Hi, welcome to Video Doctor, and in this video we are going to see footage shot from Nothing Phone 1 in a professional colorist point of view. So here I have some three footages. You can see the metadata of the footages here. So you can see the clip name, the codec is H.264L4.2 and it's 60 frames per second, and I have shot this in full HD. You can see the bit depth is just 8-bit depth, so that's reasonable, right? So for the phone, it is Nothing for 1 and 2 years old, used mobile, and we have shot this footage, and let's see how much we can get it back. So I've just put these three clips in the timeline right now. You can see these three clips are here, and I'm just jumping into my color page. So we have these three clips. So first things first, what we are going to do is fix the color. So you can see there is a pretty bluish tint in the footage right now. So we are going to fix this and see how much we can retrieve and retrain. So I'm just going to remove unwanted things. So I have this node graph. So first thing is I'm going to balance the footage. So balancing happens with the scope. So red, green and blue is there. So I'm going to use my offset tools to balance this image. There are multiple ways to balance your footage, but I'm going to use this method. So I'm going to bring down my blue a little bit, green a little bit, and I'm going to increase, which means pull up my red a little bit. So you can see when I'm using my offset, my scope only is getting adjusted, nothing else. So it is not adjusting any other thing. So I'm adjusting my green, a little bit of blue. So you can see this is balanced right now. You can see all the colors are neutral. You can actually see this is before how much blue tint was there, and this is after. So reds are reds. You can see the reds are reds. Uh, Before it was something like this, bluish red was there, and after balancing we are getting a proper red color over here. And if I scroll through the footage, I can also see this is before. You can see there is a pretty blue tint over there, and we have removed the blue tint. Like way this also, we have removed the blue tint. The footage is actually good, I would say, because it is not distracting the actual blue of this thing. You can see we are retaining a lot of details here. It is not like simply washing away or removing the entire blue in the image. So we are able to just remove the tint of the image, and that is really a good thing. So you can see this pillar, this is white, and this is before. Has a blue tint on it, and we have just removed it. So I can see this next footage over here. There are a lot of things happening in and around here. You can see there is a color shift is happening. So it is blue here, then a little bit of warmish here. So let's try to fix that. So first things first, I'm going to do my balancing. So red, green, and a little bit of blue. I'm going to increase in the top. And you can see in the highlight area, it is not matching. So I'm coming to the gain. I'm matching a little bit of, bringing down a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, take a little bit of red in the top. Maybe I can also suppress the entire thing a little bit to make it neutral. And you can see this is before and this is after. So this, I would say, is pretty good for a budget phone recording in 1080p in 60 fps. So it's really great, but there is a lot of variations are happening. So I would like to treat that with the OFX filter, which is available in free of cost with the studio version. So that is called color stabilizer. So I'm just going to drag and drop this color stabilizer over here. So it needs to analyze the data. I can just hit a live analysis, and to mode is balance brightness, stabilize white balance, stabilize brightness. You can see there is a lot of drastic changes happening in this shot. Sorry, drastic changes are happening. So that is because this OFX is taking the image from this area. So what I can do is I can just select entire frame and I can analyze it, and it should give you a basic immediately it should give you a proper color coded image or stabilized image. So this is before. You can see there is a variation, but after this You can see everything in a single tone. So you can use this color stabilizer for this kind of purposes. It's really good. So I would say the verdict is it is really good to grade or do a fix in the post production with Nothing Phone 1's footage. It's really good. And maybe in the future, if they bring a 10-bit video, it's going to be amazing. So one concern I have with this Nothing Phone is I have this third footage. When I play it back, you can see there is a lot of drop frames in the footage. So I'm just playing it back. There is a jump in the footage. You can see here. You can see. So this is drop. You can see my numbers are moving here. You can see the numbers are moving here, but the 4 frames have stuck. I don't know why. So that may be a storage issue of Nothing Phone 1. So maybe they would solve it. So that is the only problem I face. But otherwise, the quality wise, everything seems to be really good. And we are able to control a lot of things here. So subscribe to Video Doctor. We will come up with more interesting videos like this.